Hi and welcome to ValiWeb. In this video we'll go through how to complete your survey before your validation for the vocational teacher program. Before starting the survey, it is important that you review our instructions. This step-by-step instruction is also available as a PDF document. We recommend using Google Chrome web browser since it supports translating to English by default. When browsing ValiWeb with Chrome, you can easily activate translation by right-clicking anywhere on a blank space on the web page and select Translate to English. Create a user and start mapping. You start by creating a user at ValiWeb's homepage. Click Create User. You'll now arrive at a user registration where you will fill in your personal data. Enter a phone number we can reach you during daytime when you will be contacted by ValiWeb. ValiWeb calls from 0910. Select the educational institution where you primarily intend to apply for the vocational teacher program at. Validation is only done against this selection, regardless of any second or third-party options. When you finally click on Register User, you will be taken to the Mapping Overview page. You'll also get here when you log in the next time or when you press Home in the menu. On this page you will see your mappings. At all the steps in the mapping process, there is a help button in the form of a question mark. If you're stuck, press the question mark and you will get more information on how to proceed in the mapping. To the right in the blue box, there's supplementary information regarding to the current page or step in the validation process. Begin your mapping by pressing New Mapping. Professional area and professional subjects. Click on the program where you think your professional background is to be found. Then choose the professional field that matches up with your background. When you're done, click Move On. Now at the Professional Subjects page, read the Swedish Council Higher Education knowledge criteria for each professional subjects by clicking on the PDF symbol. Then choose the subjects that's relevant to you to be tested against based on your professional skills. If you have broader experience, it is possible to create yet another mapping when you have reached at least step 3 in your current mapping. In that case, press the Home button to go back to the mapping overview and create a new mapping. Some vocational subjects might be found in several entries. If you have broader experience and need to create yet another mapping, you must decide in which mapping you want to be tested against the subject. Now it's important that in any new mapping you only add subjects that you currently haven't chosen. You cannot be tested against a professional subject more than once. It is very important that all the mappings you do are equally complete regarding information and certificates in order to be able to go for a liability testing. When we're finally done, press Move On. Professional profile and mapping. In step 2, Professional Profile, you create a template for your individual mapping. Select the different headings that match your background. If you want more information about a specific heading, you can click the small arrow. Some headings are marked with exclamation points. These headings require an active selection for you to proceed with your mapping. When you're done, click Move On. During the course of your mapping, you always have the ability to go back and make changes to the headings. To do that, you can either press the back button here or press Professional Profile. At step 3, mapping, we describe our education and experiences. Let's open up one of these headings to see how you fill in the information in detail. In your own words, describe relevant experiences and professional knowledge in detail in the text box. Enter year or period and the attachment numbers of the certificates that should support the information that you provide. What you refer to in the mapping must be supported as far as possible by a certificate that must be posted to ValiWeb. You can easily print your own descriptions as a certificate document. Press Print as a certificate, and you will get a document which you can hand to your nearest manager or supervisor for signature. Complete the certification documents with a formal service certificate or employer certificate. Make copies of the certificates before you send them to ValiWeb. Do not send the original documents. Number your documents like this. A number on each page according to the numbering in your digital mapping. No staples or paper clips, as the sheets should be easy to copy. If you have several experiences employment under the same heading, they must be described in their own boxes. You do this by clicking Add New Box. When you filled in all the relevant information regarding the heading, you confirm by clicking the check mark to the top right. If you're not finished, click the X in the top left to continue later. Please note that if a heading is green and marked done, you can always open up the headings and make changes up until you submit this mapping for processing. With all the headings green and done, we go down here and fill in the number of years in professional field. If it is relevant, you also have the option to change your educational institution. You also have the ability to change the vocational subjects. When all your headings are complete and marked done, you're ready to submit your mapping. Then go down here and click the Submit button and confirm your submission to ValiWeb. Post your numbered certificates to ValiWeb as soon as possible, and don't forget to apply to the program if you haven't already done so. Now, if you have any questions regarding ValiWeb's mapping or validation, you can find our contact information via the contact page. Thanks for watching this step-by-step instruction, and good luck with your validation.